Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back with the rest of this VTuber model design, and as you can see it, I have changed the way that my skirt looks. It looks way better, and yeah, I forgot to press record for this layer for the sketch change. Yeah, sometimes that happens, but here's a tip for you guys to remember. As you can see, when I painted the first layer and now I'm going for the underneath layer, let it happen, let it happen. Let me just paint. Did you see that? I continued it to the body of my model. Did you see this? Yeah. I'm just moving the hand layer in here because I felt like, yeah, it is just not going to make sense. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I just wanted the hand to be on the top of the skirt in here, so it's just not going to be covered by the next layer that I'm going to paint. And I think I have just gone in here for the last layer to make sure that the hand is in the right position, which is a good thing. Okay, this is the shadow of the top layer. Wait, did I paint the previous layer? Why am I confusing myself? What the hell is going on? But yeah, as you can see, like even for the shadows, I went up to the top part, like up to the body where where the body is. So yeah. Are you enjoying this voiceover? It's so helpful. You're very welcome. So now, when the rigger, or you as the rigger, if you are a rigger, you would move the top layer. The underneath layer can just move as much as you want, without the shadow being caught. That was the concept that I had. And how am I painting the shadows for now? I'm just like going for what I see, the lines that I see on the top, the folds on the top, and just repaint them underneath layer until I move the whole entire lines. As you can see, like I'm just refining it now and make it make more sense, because it was not making any sense back in time when I was young. I don't know what I'm saying either. For the shadows and the parts that it's just, you know, like it comes down and goes up, and what's the dense, what's not the dense, how should I put that? Just follow your instinct. Seriously, I'm genuinely saying it. Follow your instinct and follow your memory and how you remember folds to work. And if you do not know how the folds for work, what am I saying? Nobody knows. Just fold a piece of fabric right in front of you and see how the fold work on that fabric. And well, this skirt is satin, so I should have a really deeper kind of contrast going on. So my darkest shades should be really dark, and my lightest should be really bright, because satin has this reflect on it that is really bright. But if you do not make it that bright and go with the lighter shade of the base of your fabric, you will get this more like normal cloth kind of looking look. Looking look. Am I speaking English? Most probably. I don't know. Do you remember in the previous video, if you have watched the previous video, if you have not, what are you doing inside of the second part of this video? Go watch the first part first. First part first. But if you remember, I told you I do not put down my shadows dark enough. And I suffer because of that. And you'll see me suffer. Exactly because of that reason. Enough in here. So, yeah. Well, I looked at that dense and I was like, that doesn't make sense. You know, like what's going on in here? Why is it going back up? You will see that I would change the denses as it goes forward more and more because, well, it gotta make sense, you know? And that doesn't make sense enough to me, so. That very aggressive mouse movement that you're seeing is me trying to find a proper brush. You cannot see it because I'm inside of the sketch mode in OBS. Like I'm just like recording this part of the Sketchbook Pro. But yeah, my brushes are on the right button part, on the right button, and on the top part of it, like on the top of the brushes, I have the brush sizes, and on the left I have my layers and my main brushes that I usually use most of the time. So yeah, that vigorous aggressive move was me trying to find the proper brush. So don't worry. I was really struggling. Why did I say it in that way? Nobody knows. But I was truly struggling in here because you know, like, I wanted the dark to look dark enough, but at the very same time not very weird looking. And I wanted to get that very light reflective version of the white section, of the brighter section, but I don't know what was going on. Like I don't know. I have to figure it out. Figure it out. Yeah. I'm still laughing at that vigorous, aggressive movement. I'm changing the layers. I must activate the layer part in OBS so you can see the layer section while I'm working. I did not notice that it was not recording it, and it's bad. Damn it. But yeah. One thing from the ribbon painting in my microphone asset that I learned was that if you want to get that satin look, you will get this. If you have like a pink, you'll go with a creamy yellow base pink color as the first layer of your light, and then you go on with your white and just like give it that shine look, which by the way I was not applying it to the first layer, and I will do it later, so don't worry about it. I was trying to figure out if I can make it look the way that I want with the white, because I wanted to have this have you seen like these type of fabrics that they have this white shimmery layer on the top of them as well? I was thinking maybe I can create that, and I failed. I thought I could, but I couldn't. So yeah, we're going for the satin look. Simple satin look. I don't know, man. Okay, that's it for today's video. Bye!